Big man now.
And in this video, I'll be offering up some hot tips and strategy for the cyanide in Battlefield 1. Fun fact, this is one of the biggest Battlefield maps ever made. Let that sink in for a minute. Admittedly, a lot of that is desert area towards the E flag, but facts are facts. And because of its size, it can be a dangerous place to get around. And how, pray tell, can a Battlefield player survive in such a harsh climate? Let's see. If you're a big infantry player, there are a number of flags that you ideally want to float between. The antenna on C flag at the top of the map, the train station at D, and the outskirts flag at B. These are your best bets to go between as an infantry player. In between you and those flags is a village area, and it's the most built up area on the map, so SMGs on assault players can do very well here. Don't let that fool you though, because there are snipers everywhere on this map. Over towards B, there are multiple sniper spots near the rocks, so even heading over there can be dangerous. Keep out of line of sight as best you can and use the sand dunes and rocks as cover. If the dust storm comes in, even better, because you can easily use the horses to sneak behind enemy cover without being seen. And learn the spawn locations of the elite classes too. They spawn at 3 of the flags. If you want the tank hunter, he's over at E, the flame trooper spawns at B, and the sentry spawns over at F. Once they've been used and the player is killed, I believe they spawn back in after a few minutes, so be on the lookout. If you want to play as a sniper on Sinai Desert, then you've got a wealth of positions to choose from. Over at F, there are some rock cliffs you can get on top of and have a good lookout over towards the middle of the map. This point is also perfect for the rush game mode. If you're attacking, try and get up on top of the rocks and you'll have a perfect look down onto the MCOMs. Over towards the B flag near the rocks is another good sniper location. You can have a really good view towards the train station and the middle of the map, and you can pick players off as they try to cross the desert. And when getting around the map, you're going to want to use the vehicles wherever possible because it's just huge. You don't want to be running through the desert with all the open area and snipers out there. Use the transport vehicles whenever possible and utilise the horses, but remember, you're always going to be very vulnerable on a horse. Keep your rifle out when you're moving around and use your sword when you get up close. In all honesty though, it's probably easier sometimes to just run people over with the horse than it is to slow down and to swipe them. If you need to reload your rifle, remember that you'll need to stop sprinting, so slow down. On the other side of the fence, if you come up against someone on a horse, there's a real tendency to shoot the bigger target, which of course is the horse. But that's a mistake. Horses have way more health than a player, and as such it's much easier to aim for the player on top of the horse. Be careful though, because if they were sprinting...
Something wrong, because I don't see my guy there. He don't want to say it. You say it. You're not going to